If you push people and ask them what they want, they're going to tell you that they want to be happy. But nobody really talks that next step, which is what is the fundamental building block to happiness? Like, what is that keystone piece? The one without which everything falls apart. And I really believe, and I believe this through experience myself and seeing other people, that that keystone brick to happiness is progress.
In our evolutionary psychology, we have this fear: I'll die if you don't like me. And we try to get over it by buying stuff or trying to impress people. And what you should do is impress upon your mind, look, I know you think I'm going to die from rejection. I'm not. Actually, it's going to make me stronger. And if you can dialogue with yourself and go, I feel a bit sad, it's not going to kill me, then it does make you stronger.
Take a bit of a look at yourself and think about what's not so good that you could improve, that you should improve by your own standards, and that you would improve. There's things you could do to improve, and you know what they are. And there's small steps that you could take, that you might take, that would put you in that direction. And then the question is, are you big enough to take those small steps? You know, an answer to that is, yeah, you are. Most people have things they avoid, you know, and they're afraid of. So I would say to some degree, it's the lot of everyone.
Your life is a physical manifestation of the conversation going on in your head. Your life is a physical manifestation of the conversation going on in your head. So if you said nothing but thought everything, your life is going to show up to make your thoughts true. So you have one job. You have one job in your life for you, to make what you think about life true, so that you're not wrong. You don't want to walk around wrong, 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 wrong. You want to be right about the life you see. So you're going to work hard to produce the life that you talk about in your mind.
Our standards are a reflection of the actions that we take or fail to take. And a lot of times, the actions that we take that, move our life forward are a result of us feeling good enough to do that. And we're not always going to feel great, but honestly, like, in order to get yourself up and get yourself moving, like, you're not just going to get up and you can feel good, man. You have to take action. It's a process through your physical fitness, through your mental fitness, through your contribution.
If you want to be successful, and it really doesn't matter how you define success, it really doesn't matter what the specific manifestations of success are for you. If you want to be successful, it all starts with a growth mindset. Right now, in this moment, if you do one thing, it will change every aspect of the rest of your life. And that is to adopt a growth mindset.
Doesn't matter how talented you are, if you don't have self-belief, you're not going to get anywhere. If you have extraordinary self-belief, very little talent, you can get everywhere. But if you have both, if you have talent and belief, it will actually make you unstoppable.
They say, if at first you fail, then try again. Persistence is helpful because it enables you to run many, many experiments. And you need to know that the baseline is failure. It's important because otherwise you'll blame that on yourself.
When you speak your future into the world. Whatever falls off your tongue, when you say I am, unconscious mind says, and you are so. Whatever comes on the other side of that.
That all of us in life have things we want. We don't get what we want, we get what we have to have. Remember I said earlier, we all get what we tolerate in ourselves and other people. But when you're no longer willing to tolerate something, that's when your life changes.
And we can thrive under the difficult conditions that make up our lives, and we can resist the malevolence that entices us. That's within our power.
Asking the right questions is so fundamental and so powerful. I encourage you guys all to really think about the questions that you ask yourself, because it will determine everything about your life. Your life is determined by the quality of your questions.
Everyone's good at something. You know, you're not meant to be good at everything. It's no good being a jack of all trades and a master of none. So be really good at what you're good at, and don't worry about what you're not good at, because we're not all supposed to be good at the same thing.
And then you challenge yourself. It's like, well, could I do this? That would be better. And you find out, and then you think, well, is there something slightly larger and more challenging that I could do that would be better? And you try it and you find out. And as you try it and you find out, generally you get better at it and you can take on larger and larger challenges.
You get what you focus on. You get what you focus on. If you focus on fear, dread, incompetence, possible danger, possible failure, then that's where your mind is. Your mind is totally consumed by those thoughts. But if, on the other hand, you think about possibility, what can be, how good you can get, the amazing things that could happen, then that's what your mind is consumed by.
The difference in people is their standards, period. The difference in people is their standards, period. And what do I mean by standards? Everyone in the world has a list of things they think they should do. I should work out, I should work harder, and then you know what? People don't do their shoulds and they get mad at themselves. What changes people is when your should becomes a must.